The clock department started 70 years ago when my father, John Sedlak, decided not to sell jewelry and small appliances, but venture on into larger things. So a clock one day interested him at market, and the next thing you knew, we had clocks, lots of clocks. I stepped forward and said, I will take on and become the keeper of the clocks. And so now I am keeper of the clocks, and we still have the clock shop, and we are still selling clocks to people who understand and appreciate time. What we have on the floor, several different grandfather clocks, wall clocks, Kugel clocks, mantel clocks, whatever the customer is looking for, we should have it here at Sedlak's. Basically what we find out is the type of clock they're looking for, the type of home that they have. And one reason why we have, if they were looking for a floor clock, we have so many floor clocks, is because of the sound. You have to hear the sound, because if you didn't like the sound, why would you be investing in a timepiece? Every clock is different. The woods on the clocks make the clock sound different. How much glass is on a clock? If there's a mirror in the background of the clock. And also the movement itself. This clock here is the Navigator, and it has a grasshopper encasement movement. It is gold-plated, and interesting enough, the first one that was made was only this big in the 1700s when the ships were getting lost at sea. Because it kept perfect time and they were able to use it on stormy days, the longitude and latitude lines of the globe came about. And they were able now to map out the distance from one mass of land to another and eventually map out the globe. And it was because of this clock. The company can only make 50 a year because it's a very time-consuming piece to make. This clock here, if you look straight down on it, has the zodiac figures going around for all 12 months and a line for each day. The sun is in the center, the earth, and the moon. The earth pivots on its axis, the moon rotates around the earth and the moon rotate around the sun. No matter where you are in the world, you would know the position of the moon. And this also has the famous Westminster bell chime. Tubular clocks have a brassier tone to it. A lot of movie stars buy it. It's a very decorative clock, but it's a very grandeur clock. And the best part of that clock is if you look down on the mirror on the bottom of the clock, you see all the tubes and everything from the reverse. It's neat to look at. Sedlak Interiors is located in Solon, Ohio. Come to visit us just to see. It's like coming into a museum. And as my father would always say, it's well worth the drive wherever you are. And thank you for listening.